So good afternoon. Thank you all for coming out. It's great to see so many people here this afternoon. I'm Marty Schreiner. I'm librarian of the Lamont Library, and I'm Director of Maps, Media, Data, and Information. And I am co-chair of the Digital Futures Consortium, along with my colleague, Judd Howard, who is the Director of Research Computing for Arts and Humanities. The Digital Futures Consortium, which is helping to sponsor this event, and we kind of promote these kinds of things. It's a network of faculty, researchers, technologists, and librarians engaged in the ongoing transformation of scholarship through innovative technology. We are dedicated to sharing expertise across the global academic community, facilitating new forms and methods of research, and fostering collaborative projects that bring about field-changing developments in scholarship. The previous two events of the sIGHTLines series, entitled Observe and Object, have focused on the capture and use of technical imagery of cultural heritage materials. The first two events covered multispectral imaging, 3D imaging, data visualization, and numerous examples of how these technologies serve our treasure collections here. Researchers, conservators, data analysts, imaging specialists, educators, and historians have shown the importance and potentials for this data-rich imagery. In today's event, proJECT, we look into the future and consider where advances in imaging abilities may take us when we combine emerging interactive and immersive technologies such as virtual reality, augmented reality, and collaborative environments. The aim of this session is to raise awareness of these possibilities and to encourage preparation of our collections to be used new and unforeseen ways. So for our panel moderator today, we're very delighted to have Suzanne Wones. Suzanne is the Director of Library Digital Strategies and Innovations for the Harvard Library. In this role, she leads the development and implementation of digital strategies for the Harvard Library community by extending Harvard Library's reach in data management and visualization. She also works with identity and examines trends in information technology and digital library development in coordination with multiple departments spanning the library and the Harvard University Information Technology. In her 15 years at Harvard, she has held positions as Executive Director of the Law School Library, Assistant Director for Research, Curriculum, and Publication Support in the Harvard Law School Library, Head of Access and Research Services in the Harvard Law School, and as Senior Reference Librarian at the John F. Kennedy School of Government Library. She holds MS degree from Information and Library and Information Services from the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, as well as an MA in American History from the University of New Hampshire, and a BA in History from the University of Massachusetts, Amherst. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to Suzanne. Suzanne.
So thank you, Marty, and thank you, Adam, and the Digital Futures Consortium for inviting me to be part of today's event. As Marty mentioned, part of my role now in the Harvard Library is to identify technology trends that the library can leverage to help us in our mission to deliver information and data in all formats to our scholars and to facilitate both the production of new knowledge and also to enrich the learning of our students here. What he didn't mention is that I've been at Harvard for 15 years, but I've been in this position for just a month. So I'm still very much in the new learning, sponge acquiring information phase. And in that aspect, I'm very eager to listen to our panel of experts today to learn how they're creating and delivering information in really interesting, exciting new ways. So very, very happy to be here. So I think it's always exciting to peek into the future and try to see what is around the corner. And for libraries and museums, I think it's not just fun and exciting, but also really important for us to be looking into the future and trying to make our best educated guess about the way future scholars will be using our collections. And that we can think then about the steps that we need to take now to have the kind of data and images and materials that they're going to need in the future. It's really an extension of a traditional role that libraries have played in collecting for the future as well as for today's scholars. So now as we're collecting, we also want to think about different ways that we can be treating our assets so that they are available to be used in ways that we are just beginning to imagine. And as an educational institution, I think it also behooves us to think about our future students. And by seeing the kinds of technologies that are really wow today, we can start to think about how they're going to be routine for our future students. And as we see them, I hope we'll be able to just pass just the wow factor and really start to think about what it's going to mean when the students in the pipeline to come into Harvard are very used to being immersed in virtual and augmented realities, and what that means for their educational experience now and what they're going to be expecting that experience to look like when they do arrive on campus.